Hello, we are outside of the governor's office in Bismarck, North Dakota with clergy members who came in today to stand with the water protectors. I'm going to turn it around so you can see the people who are here now. So we had about 500 clergy members come into Standing Rock today to stand with the protectors, and they decided to take their words straight to Jack Dalrymple, who is the governor of North Dakota, who not only is an advisor for the Trump campaign, but is one of the leading, I don't know how to put it, but the man who's kind of pushing for the police on this. He's making sure this pipeline goes through. As you can see, we are once again being met with riot cops.
You will be arrested for disorderly conduct. You have 5 minutes from now.
The officers say we have 5 minutes to leave the Bismarck Capitol grounds or everyone will be arrested.
You can go on to the city property, which will be outside the sidewalks around the Capitol complex. You don't need a permit there.
So they're saying this is not public property and people are not allowed to be on it, that they can go onto the streets outside of the Capitol building, go on the sidewalks, but they cannot be anywhere near the Capitol building, even though this is a public place that is meant for people to come and have a voice within their city. This is where their officials are. This is exactly where you should be if you have a complaint about the state that you live in, and yet people are not being allowed to stay here. They have already arrested clergy members. Priests have been arrested for trying to enter a public Capitol building. So this is the life that we are leading in North Dakota. It doesn't appear that we are allowed to legally go anywhere without being arrested. We can't go to the Capitol, we can't go to the river, we can't go to the bridge, we can't be in the street, we can't be in the road. We cannot legally be anywhere without North Dakota sheriffs threatening and or arresting people. So far, in the last couple of months, over 400 people have been arrested by the Joint Task Force formed by North Dakota. Women have been stripped naked in front of male officers, had numbers written on their arms. We are living in a police state, and we're apparently not allowed to be anywhere. As you can see, these officers are fully armed. And those orange guns are the guns they've been shooting the rubber bullets at us. And I wish I could get closer, because on the side of it, it says less lethal weapon. Not lethal, but less lethal. Yeah.
What's your standard operating procedure for strip search?
All right, so we are here, hopefully not getting arrested in the next couple of minutes, but it looks like everybody is going to go ahead and go out to where they say we are allowed to be at this moment. But as you guys have seen from previous videos, 1 minute we're allowed to be somewhere and the next minute we're not. So
Chelsea, I wonder why none of them were willing to identify themselves.
Can you say that again?
I wonder why none of the officers were willing to identify themselves.
That is true. None of the officers at this point wear their name badges anymore. They don't wear them at all. They wear the little badges, but they do not wear their names. They do not give their names, which by law they are required to have their name like publicly present on their bodies, and they do not.
Chelsea, what do you think that is? I mean, typically from a human standpoint, isn't it? Usually people hide because they're ashamed.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a fear tactic, or maybe you know, these are private security. Maybe they're not even officers. I don't know. At this point, I'm not putting anything past the North Dakota police. They're willing to arrest clergy members who are here you know, in their full dress, in their full collars, just like they have arrested the Native American people who are in their full ceremonial dress. They appear to have no limits to where, as far as they will go. There's no limits to the violence they will inflict on the people here. There's no limits to when and where they will arrest people. So I guess now we are going to try and figure out which sidewalk we're legally allowed to be on as citizens of this country. So that is where we are headed now with our 5-minute time limit so we don't get arrested. I'm going to turn you guys around again. So we are walking away from the Capitol building. A lot of these people are people who have just recently arrived at the camp after hearing what's been going on. We've had a large influx in the last couple of days of new water protectors coming to stand with us, which is amazing. So camp is totally full now. We're very happy about that, and I know that more people are coming. I know that Arn and Kia from Real Progressives are going to be here tomorrow. I'm very much looking forward to greeting them when they get in and showing them around this beautiful camp we've built. So you guys are still welcome to come down here anytime. Don't worry about these guys in their riot gear. Did anyone actually get to talk to the governor? No.
The governor is not here, apparently.
But they did get to go inside the building.
The 14 that were willing to be arrested.
So were all 14 arrested?
Yes.
All 14 clergy members were arrested just for going inside the building and asking if they could talk to the governor.
They sat down in a prayer circle and they were pulled up from the prayer circle and arrested.
Okay. All right. And is this your first day here?
Yes.
Have you guys seen the videos of them breaking up our other prayer circles? So
Yeah, it was a total difference, and they were very gentle with them when they lifted them.
today?
They were gentle, and even when her shawl slipped, they were very gentle putting the shawl back on her.
So you think that's different than what you've seen before?
It's totally different than what was shown to the Native people.
Yeah. So this was a much more peaceful display with clergy members than it would have been with a native prayer circle.
Yes.
That tells you something right there, doesn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. All right, you guys hear that? When they arrest clergy members, they are peaceful and kind and make sure that they are gently arrested. But when they arrest native members who are doing the exact same thing, it is far more violent. That tells you something about what's happening here and the level of discrimination that is going on within these police forces. We do, as somebody said, we should have someone who understands state law, but we do have legal liaisons, police liaisons, and they were successful at one point and they have been less successful recently because the police are no longer giving them any kind of respect. They're not giving our legal teams any kind of respect.
Chelsea, can you point me to the closest oil fountain? I'm getting really thirsty.
The oil fountains. I don't know where they are.
Hashtag Obama drinks oil.
Yeah. Jack Dalrymple drinks oil too.
Yeah, that dude.
So something you guys can do from home while we're standing outside of Jack Dalrymple's office, feel free to give him a call. His number is easily found on the internet, and you're welcome to call him and tell him how you feel about them arresting 14 clergy members who were simply trying to pray outside of his office because he refused to speak to them. So, you know, you guys are welcome to do that. Tell them that Chelsea sent you over, you know, anytime. Feel free to call the Morton County Sheriff's Office, and that's it.
There is a petition getting passed around to get rid of these clowns.
Yes, there has been a petition to impeach the sheriff and the governor for their current actions, which that would be amazing, wouldn't it? That would be fantastic. The governor of North Dakota is one of the more corrupt important political figures I have had the opportunity to learn about. And he has kind of facilitated the issues we've had and made those possible. And so feel free to give him, peace of your mind. We all have on this side. So we are walking out to the street. I'll show you this awesome sign they got going. Yeah. We are here with our brothers and sisters going out to the street to continue to peacefully demonstrate our views despite the lack of peace from the opposition. I am going to go ahead and go offline and save my battery in case there is a need to have it in a little while. But for right now, we are here. We are outside of the Bismarck Capitol, and we're letting our voices be heard. So share and get out this information. And thank you guys for all of your love and support. We'll be back later. Bye.